Okay. So relevant to velocity, how many years you have experience?
Nearly
1 year. Okay. Total year of experience?
3 years.
3. Okay. So what is you actually just whenever you are answering the question, just see the camera and talk. Okay. Don't go outside the camera. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So what is the use of data raptor?
Data Raptor is the components to fetch the data from our Salesforce database. Like there are multiple data raptors, like extract, turbo extract, then transform and load. So that are used to means communicate with our Salesforce database, like fetch and update DML operations we can perform using data raptors.
Okay. What is the use of integration procedure?
Integration procedures are like for our whatever we are building, like for if we have some complex logics or complex things that we can use, we can implement using integration procedures. As well as if we want to communicate with our third parties with Salesforce, that we can use HTTP callouts also in integration procedure.
Okay. Can HTTP action be called from OmniScript? And
Yeah, yes.
we can do, yeah. Why do we prefer calling it from separate IP?
Like it's better we can make it take its response, and we can means like handle errors in that IP. We can do more logics and all in the IP, so we can prefer for IPs.
Okay. What is the use of HTTP action in OmniScript, OmniStudio?
Like the same, we are just means if we don't have much use for UI, like we are connecting with third party API, and backend only we need API as in backend part, so that we can use, and if we want some response to show up on our UI purpose like that, we can use IPs.
What is the use of HTTP action? Sorry, what are the ways to handle HTTP errors?
Uh, Ways in the sense like we can use try catch block in the IP. We have given that try catch block that we can use. Yeah, and in response also we can manage, like if whatever the response is coming, that we can handle using try catch, and message error messages part is also there element that can manage in Omnisphere.
Okay. Can we call one IP from another IP? Why do we do that?
Yeah, we can call, but yeah, like best practice is not to, but yeah, we can call it. And like one IP we are calling, and in that also we after based on some response, if we want some more means the callouts needed, then we can use another IP, existing IP.
Okay. Can we call an IP from LWC?
Yeah, using Apex class we can do, like not directly in LWC, but we can we have to import some our Apex class, and in that we can use that.
Okay.
Or if we want to call
So,
IP, then we can that do that also.
okay, fine. And how do you call IP from a flow?
Flow means integration procedure. I haven't called it yet, but I guess there we can call our Apex class. In that Apex, maybe I'm not sure, but yeah, there we can use. And
Okay,
IP directly, I haven't called yet.
okay, that's fine. Yeah. And let's say I'm going to give you one scenario. Okay.
Hmm.
So there is an enrollment form that collects information. Okay.
Hmm.
So I want to send it to third party system, and third party system give a response whether it succeeded or not succeeded. It gives the response and it's sent back to the system. Okay. And
Okay.
how do you store the data? Give me the complete flow.
Okay. Like first we will take OmniScript. In that we can have steps there, like for form filling data. There we can take step. In that step we can put all the fields which we want, like in taking the input from users. That fields we can take, and on the fields after submission, like that button we will have on the bottom side, that after submitting that we can use data raptors for taking the data input and or maybe we can pass it directly to IP, and there means the data should be updated after calling IP or before.
No, this is a question just to answer whatever you understand.
Okay, like the flow will be, we are taking inputs from the user, then that in between we can call IP where we are calling our third party, and there we are passing this data and confirming the response. We are taking the response, and on the basis of response we can use some conditions there, like we can use for if else condition or whatever the response will be. Based on like that formula we can use, and after that based on success we can store data by using data raptor load, and in that we can update our all the data into database.
Okay. Okay. I think